Welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom. We own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching today's presentation on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, which is hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos we never take down, whether they were shot 3 days ago or 3 years ago. We leave them up at all times. We have thousands of subscribers that enjoy watching our content. Therefore, we never take them down. So there's a lot of videos on our channel. However, when a vehicle is funded in full, it comes down off of our website, letting you know that particular unit is no longer available. Check us out on social media, Instagram and Facebook. This is where you can find vehicles such as this one we are about to present to you before they go through our entire marketing campaign. We sell a lot of vehicles before they ever hit our website. So if you are in the market for a specific year, make, and model, you might be able to get a jump on your buying competition on our social media platforms. Also there, you can find our website to our gift shop. And we have a gift shop here in Daytona. We sell Hanksters t-shirts, hats, apparel, banners, flags, all types of cool garage signs, really awesome stuff. We ship all over the United States, so check that out as well. 1940 was a long time ago. We have a 1940 Ford Coupe to present to you today with a 347 stroker. So let's check it out. One thing this car is built for is speed, for sure. There is no power brakes, there is no power steering, and there is no AC. But there is a whole lot of motor. So let's check it out. It is, I would call it a maroon color, and the paint on the car is really fantastic. I do not have any records as to when this car was built. I do not have any records as to when this car was painted. However, I can tell you the paint on the car was not a cheap paint job. Presents very well. The paint on the top of the hood is fantastic. You do have pinstriping there. The top pinstripe is pink, the bottom pinstripe is gray, so it accents the maroon color very nicely. Tops of the fenders, much of the same, real nice paint. You know, it's a driver quality paint job. It's not a show quality paint job. However, if you're looking at the top of the fender and the side of the fender, there's no blistering, there's no bubbling, there's no cracking, anything like that. It does have 4 radial tires on your 5-star with the center knockoffs. So down here where it does sit lower to the ground, these are fiberglass fenders. There are a couple chips there out of the fiberglass fender. So you are aware that that is there. Little tiny windshield up front and little tiny wipers. I know those wipers aren't going to really clear too much. None of you guys drive these things in the rain anyways. But the front windshield on the car, both driver and passenger, is in nice condition. Dual mirrors that are painted the same color as the car. So you have your shaved door handles, remote to open them. 1 is driver, 2 is passenger. So you hit your little remote there and the door pops open. It is a cloth interior. We do have the windows rolled down. The armrest is in nice shape. The door panel itself is in pretty good condition. You do have seat belts up front there. It is, a solid bench seat. The cloth material on the bench seat, it's not stained, it's not torn, it's not discolored. Looks like it's in pretty good condition. Does have a leather wrap steering wheel with your Ford designation there in the center. Take out the floor mats and we'll show you the carpeting. Carpeting does not look brand new, but it is in good condition. We will take a closer look at the interior when we are inside of it. So the paint on the driver door and on the rear quarter there, much of the same as the rest of the vehicle. There is what looks to be a little brush touch there. Maybe somebody scraped against something. I don't know, but that is there, so we'll point that out to you. Paint on the rear fender, much the same as the front fender. Real nice. Again, no blistering, bubbling, cracking, fading, anything like that. I do have a split window in the rear too, and it does have a third brake light up top there. The rear window glass is in pretty good shape. Not very big, but nonetheless in good condition. Same with the rubber gaskets around the windshield, and then of course your chrome trim around the windows as well. So this huge trunk, again, the paint on the trunk itself is real nice. 40, somebody's airbrushed 40 down there in the center, significant of the year. Does have brake lights down low there that do illuminate when you step on the brakes. Of course, your license plate bracket down low. Brake lights. So to open up the trunk, there is a pull down here. You pull it down, and the trunk pops and opens up. And then they're on hinges that you know, keep the trunk itself open. The trunk is carpeted. I don't think there's a spare underneath here or anything. No, there's not. Gas tank, so that's where you fuel it at. This does work. There is an operation on the inside that pulls back and forth. Some of you hot rodders might know what that is for or was for. Again, it works. It's not hooked to anything right now. I don't know what it did at one time, but nonetheless, it does nothing now except go back and forth on that little rail. So, you know, stow your seats in here, your cooler, your blanket, whatever for your car show, and that's about it. And then, of course, when you need fuel, you're going to have to pop the trunk. Collapse the hinges, and then close it. Paint on the passenger side. Again, real nice. The overall paint quality of this car is pretty nice. And your pinstriping again on the passenger side, the same. The pink on the top with the gray on the bottom. The chrome on all four wheels looks to be in good condition. I don't see anything that's rusted or pitted, so that's another positive. You have the little step there. I think that's more for cosmetics than actually stepping on. You know, it looks like a step there, but I don't think it's really much for stepping on. I think it's more to add aesthetics to the car. So back to your remote, number 2s for the passenger side door. Pop it, opens up. Passenger side interior door trim panel in nice shape. The armrest in good condition. Again, your seat, it looks like, you know, the upholstery was done somewhat recently, I guess. Either that or it was done a while ago. Nobody's really driven the car a lot because the bench seat and the door panels and everything, they're in real nice shape. So, little chip there out of the door. Paint on the roof's fantastic. Again, paint on the those huge fenders on this car, both front and rear, and you know, there's no blistering or cracking or fading or bubbles or anything like that. The paint on the fenders, both front and rear, are in pretty nice condition. You have that cool looking V8 Ford grille up front. That looks good as well. The headlight on the passenger side does have a crack in it. There's a crack in the passenger side headlight. That's about it. How about we take it around back and throw it in the air, and we'll check out the undercarriage, and then we'll take it on a test drive and see how it runs. I do encourage you guys to come in person to our Daytona facility and look at whatever car you might be interested in yourself. We do 80 to 100 photos of every car, and we do these little 20-minute video presentations. I'm not going to catch everything. I'm not going to point out everything. You know, and something that may be a concern of yours may not be a concern of mine. So if I don't point it out because it's not a concern to me, then maybe you should come check it out yourself and see, make sure everything's presents and works and functions and is up to your standards. We have a beautiful facility here in Daytona. There's a lot of cool restaurants nearby. There's the beach, there's the speedway, there's a lot of cool shopping for the women. Lots to do here. So make a little weekend trip, have some fun. Come fly out on a Thursday or whatever, drop in Friday, Saturday, buy yourself a car, and enjoy a beautiful weekend here in Daytona Beach. We'd be happy to show you this Ford Coupe or any other vehicle you might be interested in our inventory in person. We'll let you look at the paint and the sunshine real good. We'll let you rack the car. We're going to do that here in a couple minutes with this one. Let you check out the undercarriage, your floor pans, bottom of the motor, bottom of the transmission, so on and so forth. We'll let you drive it. And this one, it's fun to drive. I've driven it, and it has some horsepower. How many, I don't know, but it has some horsepower. Again, definitely, especially if this is your first classic car purchase, we definitely encourage you guys to visit our showroom yourself and put your hands on and sit in and drive and look at in person whatever vehicle you might be interested in. We have been selling cars sight unseen for a long time. We do a very good job at it. We try to represent our vehicles as honestly and as accurately as we possibly can. We have a system that works. We take a lot of photos. We do these video presentations, and we try to put you as close to the car as we possibly can. We make a lot of people happy. The majority of the business we do is done sight unseen. Even though you might watch me in these videos week after week and month after month and hear me say come in person, people still buy these things sight unseen, and 90% of them are really happy with the product when it arrives. But if you're not experienced in old cars, you haven't been around old cars, you don't know what they drive like, perform like, what the paint should present like, with maybe body work or, changing out motors, so on and so forth, definitely visit us in Daytona Beach. We'll go over all that with you, and we'll show you the car in its entirety. Let's take it around back. We will throw it in the air and check out the undercarriage real quickly, and then we will take it on a test drive, and we'll show you how much fun this 40 Ford Coupe can be. Under our 40 Ford Coupe, disc brakes up front. So you're looking at the bottom of that stroker motor. I don't see any leaks at this time. Starter on this side. Headers, driver and passenger. Looks like somebody scraped the exhaust pipes here, but they aren't punctured. I don't see any rust holes, rod holes, pinholes. Flywheel's covered. Training pan's nice and dry. Have kind of like an X frame going on here. Frame rail on the driver's side and passenger side, and then a cross member supporting the tranny. And kind of like an X pattern. It does have, it has been welded and fabricated for the custom build here. We didn't do it. We didn't build the car. We're just purchasing it and showing it to you. The floor pans on the car, both sides, driver and passenger, are one solid piece. So we are aware that we have a Flowmaster muffler on one side and a Cherry Bomb on the other side. If that's something we chose not to fix, some people might like that, the rumble of the Cherry Bomb. Some people may not. If it's something where you want, a muffler on this side, we can certainly accommodate that for you, not a problem. Drum brakes in the rear. Again, so this would be like where the back of the car meets the trunk compartment area there. The cross member here that the rear shocks are hooked to runs across from frame rail to frame rail, and you can see the passenger side frame rail there. Looks good. Driver's side frame rail looks good. Leaf springs appear to be in good condition. Gas tank's plastic. Does have a filler for air shocks. 1940 Ford Coupe. Let's discuss our payment options. If you're a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank or bank wire transfer. If you are financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do up to a 10-year loan on our classic cars. 10% down minimum, and then the remaining balance over that 5 to 10 year period, whatever it is you get approved for. No prepayment penalty for paying it off early. So if you wanted to buy this Ford Coupe, drive it for a year or two, and then turn around and sell it, or trade it in, or whatever your circumstances are, or just pay it off, maybe come into inheritance or 401k or whatever, the collector car lenders aren't going to penalize you for paying the car off early, so that makes it nice to be able to have that luxury. Once the car is funded in full, whether you are a cash buyer or financing, we put the car through a pre-delivery inspection process. We just go over the lights, tire pressures, you know, check all the fluids, make sure everything's on the up and up. Once it's through that inspection, and the guys say it's ready to go, if we are the ones doing the shipping, we call a carrier for pickup. Generally, it's 24 to 48 hours to get a truck here if you are in a popular destination. If you are in a rural or remote area, maybe you're out in the cornfields or wheat fields or up in the mountains somewhere, it might take 3, 4, 5 days to get a truck here, so bear with us. But we get you your car as fast as we possibly can. We know you're excited. We don't need sold units stacked up here in our Daytona showroom. We have a lot of incoming units, so we can only hold so many cars in the building. So we get your car, vehicle, SUV, truck, whatever it is, out to you as soon as we possibly can. The whole process is a lot faster than you think. Of course, if you are the one picking the car up, driving it home, or you are picking it up yourself, maybe on a trailer, we'll call you and let you know it's ready, and you guys can come get it and maybe spend a day or two here in Daytona checking out the sights and scenes. Let's set this 40 Coupe on the ground. We'll take it out on a test drive and we'll show you guys how it runs out. Inside our 40 Ford Coupe, horn, tilt, battery voltage, fuel gauge, water temp, oil, all functioning. Turn signals, driver, passenger, aftermarket tach and boost, power windows. I don't know if this is a driver or passenger. Okay, driver, passenger. Radio does not function. Let's see if we can beat the rain. Inside of our 40 Ford Coupe, speedometer is functioning, is accurate. Temp isn't up yet because we just started the car. Oil pressure. Car has good acceleration. Nice tight steering. To avoid that tree branch there. Now, this car is not power brakes, so you do have to apply a little bit more pressure when you are applying the brakes. I mean, I'm used to it, but you know, for those of you that aren't used to driving non-power brake cars, it might take a little more effort. When the car stops, see we're at a red light, we're slowing down. Let some traffic pass here. See if we can get through a couple gears. Transmission shifts nicely. I was about 65. We're catching up to traffic. I about half throttled it, simply because if you full throttle this thing, it'll literally take off and just smoke them for as long as you want to smoke them. It's a powerful car. It does have some horsepower under the hood for sure. Again, I got traffic in front of me. I can easily catch up to them, you know, but I'm just throttling it up for you guys so you can see the response in the throttle. And like I said, if you 3/4 throttle that or hit it to the floor, you're just going to be all over the place on the ass end. 1940 Ford Coupe. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. We will throw all the still photos of this car up on our website today, along with this video presentation you're watching right now. At full price, this 40 Ford Coupe includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty, good on the engine, transmission, and rear end. It is not a bumper-to-bumper warranty, so things like starters and tires and batteries and alternators and gaskets, those are going to be on you. However, on a major mechanical breakdown, internal components of the motor, transmission, you're going to be covered. You do not have to bring it back to Florida, to Hankster's Hot Rods, or to some restoration specialist or service center. You can probably take it to the same person that's working on your daily driver, because it's good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. Notice how we're idling, we're not stalling out. Car idles nicely too. It does have a little bit of a rumble to it, because it's got that cherry bomb on it, and you know, it's a hot rod. It's what it is. The price of the car is somewhat negotiable. However, if we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good and full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off. We can help you make shipping arrangements. However, at a negotiated price, you will pay the driver directly when the driver shows up with the car. They accept cash, they accept check, they do not accept credit cards. And if you're local to us here in Central Florida, you want to pick the car up yourself, drive it home, you can do that as well. Hankster's Hot Rods is located in Daytona Beach, Florida. Our website is hanksters.com. We would love to earn your business, earn you as a customer, so please check us out.